Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Ayodhya chapter number 46. Rama leaves the citizens. The recital begins now. They were sitting on the lovely banks of the River Tamasa when Rama turned to Lakshmana and said, "This is the first night of our exile in the forest. Do not vex yourself with the thought, how could Sita, so delicately brought up, walk all the way to the distant forests? Behold these words, dull and colorless, as if their faces were clouded with a great sorrow. The birds and the beasts seek their nightly homes and howl and scream, chirp and twitter, as if it were the voice of the woods raised in grievous lament. Of a truth, the citizens of Ayodhya, men and women, would, poor souls, eat their hearts out of grief at being parted away from us. Their love towards our monarch is something indescribable, as they find in him their ideal of every manly virtue and excellence. Nonetheless, we have a share of their love, we, the royal princes. Our parents will weep themselves blind to think of us far away from them. My heart grieves at the bare thought of it. But Bharata is a soul of virtue, and he will soothe the grief of our elders with rapt attention and well-chosen expressions of comfort. That gives me some relief. I know that he is the very opposite of the cruel Kaikeyi. I have every confidence in his unbounded compassion and sympathy for the weak and the suffering, and I see no reason to grieve about our parents, seeing that they are already in very safe hands. When Sita decided to come with me, I grieved to think that there was no one to keep her company. Then you offered to come with us and have relieved me of that anxiety. This is the first day of our exile. Besides, we stand on holy ground, so it is good that we fast tonight, taking, if necessary, a little water. We can procure here plenty of sweet fruits and succulent roots, but we can do without them." He turned to Sumantra and said, "Look to the horses carefully." The old charioteer tethered the noble steeds, fed them with sweet grass, and seeing that the sun was passing through the portals of the west, offered his evening prayers to the goddess of twilight. He next prepared a bed for Rama and Sita of soft leaves and grass on the banks of the river Tamasa, while Lakshmana rendered joyful assistance. Then Rama and Sita reposed upon them, while Lakshmana and Sumantra stood guard over them the whole night, the aged minister listening with reverence to the other as he dilated upon his favorite theme, the divine excellences of Kaushalya's darling son. Rama and with him the citizens of Ayodhya lay in a tired sleep that night on the banks of River Tamsa, thickly studded with cattle ranches and cow pens. Rama awoke in the small hours of the morning and beheld the citizens plunged in profound sleep. "Lakshmana," said he in low and gentle accents, "behold these, our good friends of Ayodhya, entirely oblivious of their hearts and homes, wives and children, out of their great love for us. It grieves my heart to see them lie on the bare ground and under the trees. They will take us back with them to Ayodhya and would gladly give their lives for it. It is hopeless to shake them off, so we will ride far and east ere they wake up. I cannot bear to see once again these my beloved subjects, dearer to me than my own self, lie on the earth and under the trees in wild confusion. It is a ruler's bounden duty to stand between his subjects and sorrow. Behold the ideal king in me who would cause them unutterable misery." To which Lakshmana replied, "Your proposal sounds just and reasonable, dear brother. Pray get into the chariot without any delay." Then Rama ordered Sumantra to have the chariot ready that they might quit the place at once. So they crossed the eddying Tamasa, silently got down from the chariot, walked on for a little while until they came upon a track where even the timid creatures of the forest can roam fearlessly. Rama resolved to throw the citizens off the scent and said, "Sumantra, Just drive the chariot towards the north a little way, that the simple people might take it that I have gone back to Ayodhya, and they will manage to return. Please manage everything so cunningly as to deceive them, because it would go against my promise to the king to come back with them to Ayodhya. Sumantra did as told. They got into the chariot, faced it to the north for an auspicious journey, and then drove very, very fast towards the forest. Mangalam Kushlendraya Mahaniya Gunabdiye Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.